Green flag in the air. Welcome to BSBL Junior Series Race Day of BSBL Cup Series Race Day number 14. Sorry, trying to get all the graphics and everything ready. Think I was able to do it. One thing I did just notice right here is the Junior Series base numbers are still on the screen. Let's get that off. And let me adjust the sponsor image up here in the corner. Couldn't see that before. There we go. All right. I think we're good now. Welcome, everybody. BSBL Cup Series Yeetbeat 600. Thanks, Yeetbeat, for sponsoring this weekend's Cup Series racing. We'll get to his sponsorship message in just a moment, but we are off right now. What is that on the road? Whoa, what is this? Cars flipping. There's rocks all over the place. When did this happen? There is rocks all over the place. Cars are wrecking everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars. What? Oh, and they continue. Well, this is an interesting twist to start the race. Okay, I guess they've added rocks now to Saltwater Speedway. All right. Junior Sandins are still there. Okay, well, that's an easy fix. In fact, I will fix that right now. So I tried to get everything in, and yes, we will have a guest commentator. Just trying to obviously fix the stand-ins. Let me double go through all of this real quick, and then we will have our guest commentator with us. He's probably waiting and wondering what's going on. Just bear with me one moment. All right, that should have fixed the team stand-ins. Let me go to driver stand-ins. Hope I'm not missing any action because I can't see it right now. All right, that should be good. Nebulon going all the way up. Looks like we went through another patch of rocks. Let me get into the live stream voice chat. I don't think they can hear you, and I'm not sure if he can even hear me. Sorry, a little bit of a slow. Oh, he does hear me. Okay, now the only people that can't hear you is the stream. So let me fix that real quick. Multiple cars all on top of each other.
Could you stream the race?
Stream it so.
It's also
All right, he actually.
Yeah,
wait, they can't hear you. All right, welcome, Arnie,
all right,
guest
hear me now.
commentator. How's it going, man?
Yeah, pretty good. Also pretty excited. I saw in the beginning of the race the rock garden the racers had to go through, so there's already has been a lot of action.
Yeah, I don't know when. Do you know when they added that? Because I
think it's a new thing.
I don't know if we raced
It's a new
saltwater
thing.
yesterday.
Spice it up.
It's gonna be rocks on Saltwater Speedway now. Gotta avoid those. That'll be a fun little twist. It'd be interesting to see if there's a lot of them at the end, because there was a lot at the beginning, but we'll see what happens at the end. Anyway, back to the action for the race. Can everybody hear Arnie all right? Is everybody hear Arnie all right? Is the volume okay? Hopefully is. Let me know in chat if it is or isn't.
Let's see.
How many cars we got in this race? We have all 12. Here is Dennis Group in the 40. Giant. Haven't seen him in a while. He's racing.
With a long train forming now.
Haven't seen.
5. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Got disconnected.
5 people train.
With the new update to draft and bump draft, and we really haven't seen too much training anymore. In fact, that's probably one of the longest trains I've seen in quite a while.
Yeah, it hasn't occurred much anymore. On the ramp maps it sometimes happened, but on the regular maps, on the flat ones, it's just impossible.
Giant Gain with the lead right now. Haven't seen him in a while. He joined Trackhouse Ganassi Racing. He wants to control this field as we approach the end of this race, along with Rago, who now takes the lead from him. Let's go a little further back in the pack. Here's 5th with Nebulon. Oh, he backs out.
And Dark as well, they're fighting for the championship. Is he gonna take it though?
I think he's in a really good
tight
position.
battle for first, with only 2 race days to go. He's gonna have to improve if he wants to win that.
He's going to need a great finish here. He's in prime position to steal it. Rago in the lead. Oh, he's going to get. He turns waffles with Culver's. Dennis Group in the lead. Yeetbeat looking for the win. He's got a
Yeetbeat's
big
gonna
run.
take it,
It's
and
Yeetbeat.
Yeetbeat takes it. And
Yeetbeat.
Darkwing's in 11th with no points, so Yeetbeat probably extends his lead that he has in the Drivers' Championship.
He will pass Tuna Fish for the lead there. Second is Giant, third Fast Racer, fourth is V, fifth Voki, sixth Dark, seventh Rago, eighth Nebulon, and Earnhardt getting the last points span position. But yeah, just like you mentioned, Dark not getting points. That was very bad for him. Fighting in a very tight battle with Yeetbeat and Tuna Fish.
Yeah, and he got a bit unlucky there as well with the Culver's driver. That's definitely something that staff will be looking at later today.
Yeah, did Dark back off enough on the Culver's driver that he could have prevented him from going around? That could also even be a penalty on top of him not getting points. Very bad for Dark, but good for Yeetbeat. That is 20 points. He takes back the driver's lead. He only had it was only a 2-point lead by Tuna Fish, and he will put
Yeah, and
his name in the win column.
it's also good for the fourth team. Fourth performance gets closer to Volvo with this in the teams championship.
That
This could
too.
also help them out.
Just, team standings should be scrolling at the top of your screen. Doesn't look like it was showing up for some reason. Unsure why. Yeah, we don't have team standings for some reason. Let me try and redo that one more time. Hopefully it'll update. I've got the team standings right here. It's just not it doesn't want to show up on the screen for whatever reason. All right, well, we'll just have to wait. Oh, now the driver standings aren't showing up. This is great. What's up with that? I'll figure it out eventually. We're heading the Canyon Run for solos number 2 on the day. So Yeetbeat gets a win in his own race. The Yeetbeat 600. Thanks to him for sponsoring race weekend in the Cup Series. And what he is sponsoring is his brand new YouTube channel. There's a link to it in the description. It'd be kind of what you thought it would be. It is all BBR related. As his, again, brand new YouTube channel. Don't think it even has any videos, but it will shortly. And also, he did want me to give a shout out to Trustful for making that 5 logo up in the upper right corner of the screen. So yeah, thanks for Yeetbeat for sponsoring this weekend's Cup Series racing. Check out his YouTube channel. Subscribe to it. I'm sure he'll have absolutely fantastic content when he starts releasing videos. Who we got this race? Speaking of Trustful, who made that number 5 in the upper right corner. Here he is for Trackhouse. Raptors 31 for colors. Vix, who in his Cup Series debut, he finished 3rd and 1st. It's incredibly impressive. See if he'll be able to continue that momentum. Is stacked for Sauber Motorsports in the 666. 15-second countdown. Majestic 35. Ovexus in the 5. Isv 51 for Volvo. Yeetbeat going to race again. 98. Dennis Group in the 40 and the 03 for Intimidator.
And they're off. So, any early predictions, Mighty? Who's gonna win it?
Who is gonna win it? Dark has been on Dark has been very, very good this season. He had a bad race to start off the day, but I think he's going to rebound. I think he's going to get a good finish, and he will be Yeetbeat in this race. What about you, Dark? Who do you think is going to get it? Not Dark, sorry. Arnie, who do you think is going to get it?
Oh, well, I've been practicing for the races, and I think Freak Bob is gonna do a good job today.
I think Volvo is going to get the win and increase their points gap. We have a late starter. Who is that? The very beginning of the map. It is Dale Earnhardt in the
For
03.
Killers.
Killer Motorsport,
Killer
man,
Motorsports.
it has been an absolutely horrible weekend for Killer Motorsports. They're currently dead last in the team standings. I believe the gap actually increased yesterday. They had a bad race day and a very late start here in solos number 2 for the 03. Oh, Jackie almost turns Yeetbeat. You have to be very careful. There's no catch fence at this map, so if you go up and over, it's probably not going to end well for you, especially if you're close to the wall.
Yeah, and definitely now there's no way of catching up now. So if you fall off here, you're done.
Raptors in the lead. Oh, Dark and Waffles get together. Maybe a little bit of bad blood from the first race. Don't know how happy those two are with each other. Looks like we're going to get over the canyon and go through the tunnel, so everybody will stay on the map.
Now the question is left or right? What side will they pick?
Most of the time, everybody goes to one side. However, again, at one time in the Junior Series, somebody went their own direction, and it ended up winning doing that move. And they won by a
Oh,
lot. It wasn't just a little bit, it was by a lot. I really have yet to see anybody pull that move again. So I'm curious to see if someone's going to take the risk and go by themselves purposefully. They're going to need a lead, though. They will need to be out
yeah, they're
front.
gonna have to need a big lead.
Because the person who did do it in Junior Series did have a pretty significant lead. Yeah, I know the Steam standings is pretty messed up. I'm a little confused on why it's not loading. I'm gonna have to manually add it back, which I'll do right after this race. Then you guys can get updated points. All right, here we go. They're all riding the wall pretty much. Looks like they're gonna go to the left side,
Yeah, they're trying the train again. They're trying to make the train again.
and they will all go to the left side. Looks like everyone gets through cleanly. Spectating Isv for Volvo. Arnie's picked the win. My pick to win is right
Yeah,
behind him.
with Dark right behind, but is he gonna be on time?
Vix with the lead. He gets shoved off. Dark goes over
Oh,
him.
Dark
Four
jumps
wide for the
over.
lead.
Oh
Dark gets
no.
turned, and that opens the door for Raptors. Jackie also causes a big pile up behind. Both the Darks are going to finish first and second. Darkness Raptors gets the win for Colors Racing. Second is Dark Waynes for
Oh,
Fox
and
Bows.
Yeetbeat out of points.
Oh no, Yeetbeat, that
That's gonna
is.
be crucial for the fight between Volvo and Ford Motorsport.
And Dark Waynes, without getting points in the first race, he's going to finish second in this race. So all those points that Yeetbeat was able to gain over Dark and Tuna Fish, those cancel out. Dark responds. So Darkness Raptors for Colors Racing is going to get the win in solos too. Dark Waynes gets P2. Thank you for the follow, Rago, for like the 5th time. Rago's going to be the sole reason why we get rid of that notification pop-up. Alright, so let me see if I can fix the team standings. There's no reason why it shouldn't be... There's no reason why it should be like that. So let me just... let me fix that. Alright, let me reload it. It should work now. Driver standings. Nope, that's the wrong way around. It is the wrong way around. Alright, let me reload it one more time. Sorry about these technical difficulties. Top 10 driver standings. That's still not right. Alright, how about if we do this? There's no reason why this wouldn't work. There we go. Think we've got it all fixed now. Chat, let me know if it breaks again, and I'll do my best to fix it on the fly. Here is the man who was leading the points coming into the races today, Tuna Fish. Let me put up the driver's points. That's a super small. Let me make this way bigger. This was the driver points heading into today. Tuna Fish had only a 2-point lead over Dark Waynes. Yeetbeat was 22 points behind. And Dark Waynes has accumulated 16 points, and Yeetbeat has accumulated 20. Very tight battle.
Yeah, and I think it's also one of the first times in a in a while that we have seen such a close battle for the championship as well.
Yeah, especially a three-way battle. They're almost
Yeah.
all on top of each other. Have all the races to go today, and just one more race day next week on Sunday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern will be the season 15 championship finale. Here's 3Rad, driver number 8 for Newcom. Here's Arnie, our guest commentator today, driving his 47 Fox Bose racing machine. AJ Down for Rago Racing. Bredden, 48 for Killer Motorsports. Desperately needs points. They are starting. If I was Killer Motorsports, I would kind of start to get into panic mode now. They need points very badly. We're off. And solos number 3. So we experienced some lag. I don't know if that was me or server end.
I believe that was on your end.
Oh, I got a
Yeah,
race. Oh no.
we're in
Let's.
one of the faster maps now, so
Well, I gotta go. Thanks for
you
letting me
have
know,
to be
Kravats.
quick.
All right, I'm off, guys. That could have been really bad. I hope I catch up in time. This might have been the fast. Oh no, I don't
Yeah,
know if
this is one of the faster maps.
I don't know if I'm gonna catch up in time. Just gonna have to hold it wide open and hope for the best. I'll spectate. Well, at least this isn't the quick map. It might not be over for me, but it probably is. Who's in P1? Fighting with Arnie.
Currently, your uncle is in P1, Mighty.
Apparently, I have an uncle that's racing. He's currently P1. Arnie is second. Krabby Seb in third. Bredden with a big run. I'm going as
As we're
fast.
nearing the end,
This is the quick map. This
a
is
lot of people will start to break now.
this is indeed the quick map. Horrible race for me. I'm not gonna be able to catch up in time. That's a shame. Wish it wasn't the quick map. I would have been able to catch up, but nope. Let's see the battle for the win. Apparently, my uncle's in the lead. This AJ down for Rago Racing. Big run from Arnie. Also, Krabby said, oh, Tuna Fish with a big run. Moves 3Rad. There's a wreck. Tuna Fish into the wall, maybe. AJ down still in the lead. It's going to be AJ. Gets the win. Pancake second. Third is Tuna Fish. Fourth, 3Rad. Fifth, Majestic. Sixth, Krabby. Seventh, Arnie. Eighth, Bredden. Ninth, Dennis Group. Drivers not getting points. Brief Roblox Master, Untrustful, and sadly me, who absolutely missed the race.
Yeah, I got a bit unlucky as well. Got shoved into the wall there a bit at the end.
Yeah, there's a lot of contact. I saw 3Rad got into it. I think Majestic also got into the wall. I think surprised 3Rad got fourth. I saw him hit the wall. Yeah, sorry to team owner Kravats. First time I've actually like flat out missed the race like that, and of course it was the quick map. I know this is why I shouldn't commentate and run the stream at the same time. That's the only time I've missed it though. I've been pretty on the ball with that all season and through the previous seasons. Just got unlucky this time. Yeah, sorry about that. Now we get set for duos 1A. Let me put the Rago Racing. Also, want to give a shout out to AJ. I think this is like his fourth win in the last 2 weeks. He's been on a roll. Really giving some much needed life into the Rago Racing team. Someone get the certified FS1 moment. If we will work on commentators, but it's also just not commentating. It's also just like managing the stream. That also takes some effort, and not many people are qualified to do it. Here's Vix for Newcom. Leoparder for Sauber. So let me just check. Am I racing in this race? I am not. I am in the next duo. I am in the next set of duos racing. Brief Roblox Master and the 74 for colors. Tuna Fish in that driver's battle for the title. Got third that race. And unofficial stand-ins from Sonic. Dark currently has 358. Tuna is tied with Dark with also 358. And Yeetbeat is at 342.
It's gonna be an interesting battle here.
Will be a tight one. And also
And
Tuna Fish
since,
tied for the
yeah,
lead, only has raced once, while Dark and Yeetbeat have both raced twice.
yeah, that's gonna play into Tuna his favor.
If he can keep up the podium finishes. Yes, it will. All right, there should be 12 drivers. We have, I see 10. Don't know where the other two are. Just saw Nebulon join. That should be the 11th. Then we'll get underway at Phoenix. Oh yeah, I should mention that Ultimate Drivers Challenge. There it is on the screen. This is updated as of yesterday, not today. But Yeetbeat, with that win in solos number 1, ties himself with Tuna Fish. The tiebreaker right now would go to Tuna Fish since he is higher up in the points than Yeetbeat. 15-second countdown. All drivers have arrived. I think we're missing 2 drivers. Who are we missing?
Oh, I see.
We're missing a whole team, I believe. Do we have Trackhouse? No. We do not.
Trackhouse missing.
We are missing the entirety of
That-
Team Trackhouse, which I believe was called off. They do not have the drivers.
Yeah, they're struggling to get points as well, and in team standings, it ain't looking good for them too.
Yeah, if you've seen it on top of your screen, I believe they've dropped down. Actually, where did
They're
they
now in
drop down?
11th.
They are in 11th. They are in 11th
They're
with,
gonna be fighting Culvers for the demotion.
and also Killer Motorsports currently holds the last place in the standings at P12. Battle for the lead, Tuna Fish and Blue Eyed. Both drivers qualified for the draft for cash, the final draft for cash weekend of the season. And I'll put that up on the screen right here. Draft for cash. That's really big. Let me move that. It'll be Tuna Fish, Ovexus, Dark Wains, and Blue Eyed. I believe Dark Wains is winning right now, but only by 2 points over Tuna Fish. And Tuna Fish still has 2 races left to go, so it's looking all right for him. Here's Funny Isaac and the 44 FedEx. First time we've seen a proper FedEx scheme in a long time. So we're used to seeing the team FedEx for multiple seasons. Won 3 championships. They were pretty much the Volvo before Volvo came around.
Yeah, that was true. I was I was there in those good old times.
Yeah,
Joined in about season 7, and yeah,
FedEx was
it's a shame.
quite a like team. Returned into Realm Incorporated, and I believe it just kind of disbanded from there. Not sure which team it turned into.
I believe Nixter took that over, and it then fell
Wait, hold
apart.
on. Wait, okay, I'm getting. Apparently, I've messed up something. The 44 is Trackhouse, so we do have both Trackhouse drivers. What's the team we're missing then? We've got 10 drivers, so I got that entirely wrong about Trackhouse. We should have 12. Guess we're missing an entire team that I am just.
Do we miss a Sauber?
there should be there's only 5 teams listed in the game link. There should be 6. So somebody didn't get paint for this
Oh, that's
race.
a staff error.
See, that was the problem. That's what I thought it was Trackhouse, because typically I see the 1 cars with a Trackhouse, and we got a car flipping over the map at Phoenix. Is Nebulon.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's incredibly.
Is he gonna make it to the finish though?
That's very. Oh, yeah, I don't
I
think he can.
believe it is possible.
I think those cactuses are.
Is there enough space?
Those cactuses are solid, and so is the grandstands. He's in 10th.
Unfortunately for Neb.
That's not going to be points. He is disconnected. Very rare over the catch fence at Phoenix. Don't see that often at all. Culver's is the team that was supposed to be here that did not get pained for this duos race.
There
So,
will be some compensation for them.
yeah, they were supposed to be pained and they were not. So, yes, there will be compensation for Culver's, but we are approaching the end. Big run for the Trackhouse driver of Trustful. Fast Racer through the middle for Sauber. Side by side, photo finish. It's going to go to Fast Racer for Sauber Motorsports. Second is Untrustful for Trackhouse. Third is Tuna Fish. Fourth is Vix. Fifth, Joppy. Sixth, Blue Eyed. Seventh, Leo. Eighth, Isaac. And Brief Little Box Master gets last points paying position in ninth.
That's again a good point finished for Tuna Fish. I believe the Drivers' Championship is gonna be locked in after today.
It's looking pretty good for Tuna Fish right now. That's 2 back-to-back P3s, which is the equivalency of 28 points he's earned so far. And he's still got a race left to go. Yeah, Tuna Fish, 372 points. Dark Winds, 358. And Yeetbeat at 342. Tuna Fish is currently pulling away. Will not be able to redo the race. We'll have to just give Culver's compensation. We'll figure that out after the races conclude today. Yeah, that was a staff error. Our bad. But yeah, that will be they will be compensated. Culver's Racing will be. We prepare for duos 1B. This one should be Foxbows Racing, Ford Performance, RC Cola, Rago Racing, DoorDash, and Killer Motorsports. That's all 6 teams. Yeah, sorry about thinking that Trackhouse was missing. I don't know. I was looking at the list that was in the game link, and I only saw 5. I saw all the teams, and apparently I just overshot the Trackhouse drivers. Used to seeing them in the blue cars, but they were dark colors. So we will have compensation for. We will have compensation for you, Ovexus, for this race. The previous race. Hey Solus, welcome to the chat. What's happening? This duo is 1B, halfway through the race day, second to last race day of the season for the Cup Series. And a tight points battle for the Drivers' Championship. Also, the Ultimate Drivers Challenge is heating up with Yeetbeat and Tuna Fish tied. I hope Homebred and Nacho can have a high finish. We'll see how they do. We've got a follow. Solus, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. That should bring us to 215 or 16 followers. Whenever Twitch updates. It updates really slow now. It used to update like every 5 seconds. Now it's like every minute.
Well, indeed, 216, Mighty. You're right.
25-second countdown. $11 cars. We are missing 1 driver. And there's Arnie. I don't know if that's a repeat follow. I think it is.
That's a repeat.
Repeat follow. It's a fake follow. I'm really surprised Twitch as the pop-ups for fake followers or like repeats. I think they know
And
better.
they're off.
Or green flag at ramps for duos
Looks like
1B.
one team is pretty much ahead already.
Rago making a bunch of contact. Somehow saves it. Dark in the
Dark
lead.
Wings up front.
He's going to need a fantastic finish if he wants to stay within striking distance of Tuna Fish.
Yeah, he's gonna need to, because it's his last race. Then he has 3 races, and Tuna and Yeetbeat still have the advantage. They have 2 races both, so it's gonna be pretty hard for Dark to keep up if he doesn't win.
Runs coming from behind. That is the 24. I think that's Nacho. Getting some help from his teammate, Bredden. And the 48th throwback. This is his throwback he's racing. And the throwback scheme event we had previous week. Top 9. Pretty much almost the entire field under a blanket. I think we're missing one driver. We should have 12. Oh, contact for 5th on back. Yeah, we only have 11 drivers, so we are missing one. We have both Rago. We have one DoorDash. I think we only have one DoorDash. Yep, that's it.
Could be. I see 2 Fox, 2 Ford Motorsport drivers,
It's 2 Rago,
2
2
Killer
RC Cola, 2
drivers.
Fords. Yeah, it's we're missing one DoorDash. Now, if you do see the team standings at the top of your screen, you have seen DoorDash has fallen back to P11. They have had a very rough 2 weeks. Now, I'm not saying it's impossible, but there is a chance if DoorDash keeps up this bad luck and having drivers miss races and Killer Motorsports starts to lock in. We could be talking about DoorDash maybe getting demoted to the Junior Series. They still got like 60-point gap, but with a race day and a half left, anything's possible. We have passed the halfway point in this race. Best title fights in BSBL history. It's looking pretty good. I mean, Junior Series and Cup Series combined, I would say probably yeah. There's a
Oh,
very close 3-way title fight for.
looks like we also have Yeetbeat in the interview standby, Mighty.
Oh, he is. All right. You know what? We will get to Yeetbeat's interview right after this race, since we are a little we got like 3/4 of the way through. Right after that, we'll put Yeetbeat in the commentator booth. Still got all 11 racers. None of them have flown over the map. Really haven't had any wrecks either. It's been a fairly tame race. Killer Motorsports has been at the front most of this race. Bredden holds the lead with Rago in second. Oh, there's a wreck. Someone's around. And it is AJ.
Mighty's uncle.
Apparently my uncle too. Here we are on the
Now
board.
heading
Oh,
a
still shoved by his
bit of
teammate.
contact there. Looks like we're heading towards the last couple of ramps. And then the final stretch. Is Killer's gonna stay up front, or are they gonna
I think they're
break
gonna
a bit and take the draft?
stay up front. Rago Racing and Killer Motorsports wants to keep the lead, stay up front, see if they can hold on to it. Both the Killer Motorsports drivers locked bumpers, pushing his team owner out front further. They need points if they do not want to get demoted to the Junior Series at the end of the season. Here comes runs from
Oh,
everybody.
good run.
Nacho's wrecking. Shadow wrecks.
Oh,
Pancake
Pancake
spinning.
gets wrecked.
Dark Wins falls back.
Radio is gonna get it for Fox
Racing.
Bose.
Shadow Sartex gets the win. Second is Rez. Third is Bredden. Fourth, Dark Wins. Fifth, Rago. Sixth, Narwhal. Seventh, Pancake. Eighth, AJ. And Majestic gets the last points paying position. Shadow and Nacho, no points this race.
Yeah, and a bit of an incident there with Pancake. He got spun around at the end. It's a bit unfortunate for him because, yeah, Foxball's wins now might get closer to Ford, or, yeah, Ford loses a lot of ground now again on Volvo.
It looked like we had a lot of spins there at the end. Be interesting to see if anybody submits any of those incidents as penalties. And I'm loading in very quickly this time, not taking any chances. And it'll be Canyon Run that we will race at. All right, Yeetbeat is
Let's get Yeetbeat into the
Yeetbeat
live
still on
stream.
standby. Yes, he is. Let's put him in here. All right, Yeetbeat, you are live on stream. What's up, man?
I mean, obviously, it's a great weekend when you are the sponsor of the event, so you're very welcome for having this be possible, everyone. First and
Yes,
uh,
thanks for
yeah,
Yeetbeat for sponsoring Yeetbeat 600, and I will plug in again his YouTube channel in the chat, brand new one too. So make sure to
I
subscribe to that.
appreciate it. Yeah, first video coming later today at what was it, 6 Eastern p.m. For those on the East Coast. But yeah, it has been an incredibly fun championship battle. I mean, obviously, I was stressing a little bit earlier because finishing 10th is never fun, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
I'm glad to give a shout out to Shadow Sartex. I think he's been the most underrated driver of the season, and well, he won. He's proven why he's on Fox Bows and why he's got, what was it? I think it was a 10-point average. So that's excellent in such a young driver's career. Proud of him. He's also pushed me to a win last week, so
that
slightly biased in that conclusion,
just
but
a little bit.
he's been great.
Yeah, he's done very good.
What I'm really looking
Whenever you have double digit point averages in BSBL and have as many starts as he does, that's always a good stat.
absolutely. And then obviously, I'd like to give a shout out to Tuna and Dark. They've been very clean in terms of our battle. The only gripe I'd have was Tuna accidentally hitting me at the end of Cliffside Ride yesterday, but I mean, that's life. But yeah, it's been fun, and ready to see how this goes. It's good to be in the booth up for once as well. So good luck, Mikey.
Yeah, thank you. We're gonna need it.
Uh,
Hopefully, actually gonna start on time this go around, and I'm not gonna
I would, I
miss
would,
the race.
I would hope. So what has given you the opinion that Xbox is the best? I mean, from my channel banner, you can assume that I am a big Nintendo fan. I love Kirby.
Oh, you are
So
an intent.
what
Yeah,
did you?
I did see that. I just like Xbox. I've played it for pretty much as long as I possibly can remember. I've tried PlayStation, and it's just oh, wreck upside down goes Joppy.
It's the ver-
Yeah, I've tried PlayStation before, and I just nope, just wasn't feeling it for some reason. I just like the way Xbox feels, the UI, the games, just my thing.
I understand.
Oh,
Oh,
gonna
freak
get
Bob getting in the.
tagged. I'm
Yep,
on my
he hit
roof.
the corner. I can turn it back around. So Mark, he's in the fight for the Dash for Cash. His performance earlier was pretty admirable. So let's see if he can grab some more points this race. He's got Freakbog working with him, and they've been a dangerous combination.
Yeah,
Dangerous in a good way.
yeah. I mean, really, the entirety of Volvo has been incredibly good this season. Mark, who
Ooh,
I
don't need to remind me.
believe was the best score in Volvo last season, he's still keeping up that momentum. Tuna Fish is obviously having a breakout season, and Isvi also has had a very good season as well. Starting to catch up now from that early wreck with me and Isvi. Be careful not to fly off the map.
Oh, you should have taken it to the inside immediately. That wouldn't have happened.
Yeah,
Gotta
probably.
be more bold.
That's funny. Isaac in the lead for
Has
Trackhouse
Voki raced
Ganassi.
today?
I have not seen Voki actually race today. Maybe
So
saving
this
her
bodes well
starts
for.
for later on or in the sponsors
Yeah, I
race.
mean, she was a sponsor of RC Cola, so it would make sense. Uh, I'm mainly just curious because you and her are the main contenders for the Coca-Cola Series Driver Championship.
Yeah, that's something I have not mentioned enough this season. Really, almost at all. But yeah, Coca-Cola family stand-ins. Me and her have been going back and forth. I don't know if you guys have caught up, been paying attention all that too much to it, but we have been switching back and forth. Only like 2 to 4 points difference every single week. So it's been
Yeah,
fun to see how.
to illustrate that point even further, you and her coming into today, you have 204 points to Voki's 200. So president and vice president, very tight as we come to the final stages of the season.
Yeah, that's really probably the only award I can win. I didn't qualify for Ultimate Drivers Challenge. I'm not in contention for a
You were
podium.
close.
My team maybe can get P3, maybe P2.
Uh, I don't know, because Ford and Fox both have been. I think both teams have been consistently inconsistent, unfortunately. But when we're on, we've been really on. Like obviously,
Upside down is
I got to
Joppy.
win.
That's gonna
Hank
hurt
got a
colors.
podium. Christopher, he's gonna have to reverse on the track in the oncoming traffic. I don't see what boding well. I think there's approximately maybe 7 cars who have a chance to still win this one, and you're one of them. Play this very methodical. Let's say, here comes Ryuka. Oh man, scratch that statement about 7 cars. Here comes everyone. Mark through the middle. He makes a bit of
Oh, Gary
contact.
with a
We got
good
the one
run.
car spinning.
And I get
Gary
I
with a
off
can't
the
good
see why he
run.
isn't first.
No, she doesn't get
Not
it.
second.
chaos at the end.
Oh, and it is a junkyard.
And I lost my first account is going to get
Yeah.
the win for Culver's. Second is Blue Eyed. Third is 3 Rad. Fourth, Brief Roblox. Fifth is V6 Vix. Seventh, Isaac. Krabby eighth. And ninth is Krabats. Drivers not getting
He made
points.
a
Once again is me in a giant game this time.
oh, he made a good block on Mark there at the end, or he maybe just got shifted into him at the end. But that was excellent position preserving for a win for Culver's. So congratulations to almost my first account. Well done, my friend.
Needed win for that team. Not too far back in the team standings, but just to have a little bit of a buffer on P12 is
Yeah.
good.
I think that saves them for now, at least, as we head into the final stages of the race day. We'll have to see how sponsors does.
This is true. Let's. Oh, here's Voki.
Let's see.
Talked about her earlier. Looks like she'll be
I
racing.
summoned her.
Yeah, that you did. She heard you talking. It's like, oh, that's right. I got a race. Voki in the 52, racing in duos 2B. Uh, Durag for Killer Motorsports recently signed. He'll be making his, I think, his second race day appearance for this team. Ultra Jackson, the Sonic 01. Anybody know why Ultra Jackson won with a Sonic car?
Uh,
Sonic fan on the topic of video games, so yeah, that's why.
Nothing wrong with
Uh,
Sonic. I like Sonic, but
yeah. Favorite game?
nice.
yeah, there's just and also his Discord profile picture is Sonic, so
Looking at the chat, Ultra Jax is a Sonic fan. He's a big fan of Sonic. Okay, so he just really likes the game Sonic. He did a nice job on the scheme. Very nice. I like how it kind of looks like a throwback. Technically, it also is. He's running an older car. This is the COT, I think. Very nice. That's for Foxbows Racing. Narwhal. He has not had a good last 2 weeks. He's had poor finishes, bad luck. He's trying to turn it around. Here's a pair of Rago Racing drivers, both Costco, AJ and Storm Chaser, 26 and the 92.
$1.50 hot dog is gonna fit fuel your performance today.
Hey,
Hey, that is a lifesaver.
Costco. I will say Costco probably has the best hot dogs out of everybody. Even though it is $1.50, it is still fantastic. I don't know. I don't know if they have Costco's outside the United States, but if anybody outside the United States happens to visit us, getting a Costco hot dog is a wise choice. It's Dale Earnhardt in the 03. Res Livin and this looks like he's stuck in the ground. Might have to respawn his car. And Pancake for Ford Performance. Don't don't disrespect the Costco hot dog. I'm not Storm Chaser. Do you like the
Oh,
Costco hot dog Yeetbeat and Arnie?
Yeah, I do. I know that they also have what like a
I
chicken parmesan
never
sandwich.
knew one.
So I love that.
That's good too. That's good too. Did you know that Costco membership is good in all Costco's worldwide? Nice sponsorship plug there, Rago. Costco pizza and Raising Cane's chicken is a good combo.
We have not gotten the repeat winner thus far. Will we see one in duos to be?
Will we see one?
And if so, which team?
Well, what teams haven't won? We haven't had RC Cola win. I got Voki and Reslivin, both very solid drivers. Narwhal for DoorDash hasn't won. Who else hasn't won? Killer Motorsports hasn't won. And I think that would be it. Just those three teams. So it's either going to be Killer Motorsports, the lone DoorDash driver, or RC Cola. Be up to them.
Sonic is asking where the Volvo win is. I have to prevent that from happening in the sponsors race,
I
or else.
think everybody's going to
Uh,
try and prevent that from happening in the sponsors race. They
yeah,
are.
but the stakes for me are a little bigger.
This is true. It's very true. So we should have 12 drivers. We have 30-second countdown. I think we're missing two. Or maybe even three drivers we're missing. No, it's just two. It's just
Pancake
two.
and Kira are there. We got Durag, Voki, Ultra. So I see 11.
Yeah, there is Foxballs in the back joining
Okay, so
DGI slop.
that would make 11, and that means we're just missing a DoorDash. So I think Narwhal may be the only
Okay.
DoorDash racer that's
He
racing
said
today.
he and Voki mentioned respectively issues with activity for this race weekend. So more than likely what's going on.
We're off at Cliffside Ride. Last duos race of the weekend. Oh,
Oh,
Durag
dude.
bounces off of, I think, Storm Chaser, gets some airtime. He's going to fall to
Not
the
the
rear of the field.
first insane incident he's been in today. The Cots are 1-2, different generations. The 2008 one getting pushed by the 2010 Cot.
One is pretty distinctively, they're almost very similar, except mainly the rear wane in the back. For those of you who don't watch NASCAR too often, that rear wane in the back is pretty much a flip magnet. Oh, speaking of flip, we have that's Earnhardt,
Back there, that's Dale Senior,
Dale
who
Earnhardt.
stays just out of the way of Durag, and we have Cart late joiner back there.
I think that's
Yeah,
TGI's
that's
slop. It
Foxballs.
is.
Yeah,
DGI
Fox
slop in
Base.
his new livery.
Ooh, it reminds me a lot of the Tide Bikes.
Yeah, it kind of
With
does. It does kind of give that Tide vibe. I like the Foxbows fade in the left and right sides. I like how it kind of like is a
well
transparent,
done.
makes the graphics in the back pop a little more. See if TGI Slop can catch up to the pack. He's a little ways behind, but I think he'll get there before the end.
Okay.
Here's Voki.
Apparently our mics are terrible on stream. That's lovely.
It is a bad
Uh,
on stream.
Arnie and I's at least.
Both Yeet and Arnie. The mic quality is degraded. Really? I haven't changed anything. Should be the same.
We sound better now. Wonderful.
Maybe it was just
As
a
plasma,
issue on Discord or something.
yeah, it sounds wonderful.
Gotta be gotta
Sometimes.
be careful. This map funnels down. They all make it through cleanly. Narwhal in the lead, the sole DoorDash driver.
Grego hoping for an AJ win. Will we see it? I mean,
Yeah, Chad. Who do you think is gonna win?
always.
Who do you got winning this race? If I had to take a
If I
guess, I would hmm.
if I speak, I'm in big trouble. So,
Yeah, they're oh, AJ gets turned by Ultra Jax, slams into
oh
Voki.
mate, oh in the Voki, and then gets snags Ultra Jacks with him. Final 20% of the race. Pancake, Shadow, and was it Plasmicity are up front?
I think
It
that's
looks
Probably
like
butchered that
DGI
name.
is getting to the drafts as well, so
looks like we're gonna have everybody together for the final stretch of
The
this
ports are gonna
race.
have to block.
I have trust in my driver. I say TGI is gonna win this. He's gonna get just in
I like
time.
it.
He's gonna be back just in time for the draft, and
So you think
get
AJ's
the
gonna win?
excellent.
I actually think Storm Chaser is gonna get this one. So the other Rago racing driver.
Well, he's got the eye of the storm just in front of him.
There's the finish. You see it in the front.
Here I come.
Pair of
Pancake has to keep on shadow. Well, they move. They gotta move to the left. Move to the left, guys, please.
Ford drivers working together.
They gotta get linked back together. Will they block? Free car train. Free car train incoming through the middle.
Oh,
To the left.
contact! Storm Chaser gets
Oh.
turned. Narwhal
Block
upside
middle.
down. He
Block middle.
clicks
Block
Ultra
middle, guys. Block
Jacks.
middle.
Now it's Shadow trying to block
Block right.
Voki.
Block right. Block right. Block right. Block right. Come on, right. Here I go.
It's
Here.
gonna be. Oh,
Yes.
Voki hits the wall at the end
Into the
too.
wall.
Shadow is
Yes.
going to get the win for Ford Performance. That is the first repeat team winner of this day. Second is Rez, third AJ. It was going to be an RC Cola 2-3 finish, but Voki, she hits the wall at the very end, finishes fifth.
My job to make it free, Windsor Ford. Have fun watching.
I will. Thank you for the interview and also the guest commentating, Yeetbeat. Appreciate it. Gonna wish him luck in the final sponsors race. Can catch up to Dark Wings
Yeah, this
and
is
Tuna Fish.
gonna be interesting. Because I believe Tuna is gonna race in this as well.
So we're gonna have Yeetbeat and Tuna Fish in the final sponsors race, and we will end it out at Daytona, just where NASCAR was last night.
Oh, this will be a battle of the Titans.
Tuna Fish, Voki, Arnie, Kerbats, 3Rad, Joppy, Maxi Max, Bredden, Yeetbeat, Dubmac, and Narwhal. I think that actually might be all 12 drivers. And I'd like to give another shout out to Yeetbeat for sponsoring this weekend's Cup Series racing, the Yeetbeat 600. And his advertisement will be his brand new YouTube channel. If you haven't checked it out yet, here's a not invite link. I'm so used to saying that. Here's just a link to his channel in the chat. I'd say subscribe to him. He's gonna have some great BBR content. No videos yet, but he said, as you heard on live on the air, 6 p.m. Eastern, he will have his first video out. Looking at the chat here. So yeah, there's no compensation or penalties added from yesterday. So take the points you see today with a little bit of a grain of salt, since there will be compensation, there will be penalties still to affect some of these drivers and teams. So current stand-ins from Sonic, and this is unofficial. Tuna Fish holds the lead, 372. Dark Waynes follows very closely behind in second with 370, and Yeetbeat lagging behind a little bit with 342. See if he can catch up in this race. We have all 12 drivers waiting for the countdown. We will get underway with the final race of the day. We will end it out at Daytona. Now looking at the Ultimate Drivers Challenge stand-ins, who has gotten a win today? We had Yeetbeat, first win of the day. He's part of the Ultimate Drivers Challenge. Raptors also is, but that'll just bring him to one win. He does not have multiple. Anybody else a part of the Ultimate Drivers Challenge? It does not look like it. So it's just Yeetbeat and Raptors who got wins for the Ultimate Drivers Challenge. Speaking of FedEx, here's Arnie, where we were talking about FedEx earlier. We don't typically see those schemes anymore. Arnie
Yeah, this is a newer livery, basically. To let's say you can see it on the back on the spoiler, the title,
oh, the
and
last.
yeah, every team that I've ever raced for is on here. It started with FedEx, then came Colors, then Kohler, then Sauber for like a week, And yeah, Foxbows then returned. So
Very cool scheme. I didn't notice all the teams on there until just now. Very nice.
yeah, and also on the back bumper, there's a lot of names of drivers and people who meant a lot to me through my career in this league.
See John, Canoe, Krbats. I'm also on there. Tacky, Nebulon, and shadowing a lot of others. Nice scheme, because I believe that you said earlier in the like midway through the season that Foxbows Racing would be no more, correct?
Yes, indeed. It will probably fall apart or get taken over by another driver. That part is not clear yet, but it will be cleared out at the end of the season, which will be next week. So,
Well, I've enjoyed your time as a sponsor here in the Cup Series multiple times. Always enjoyed seeing Foxbows race, and thank you for being sponsor for multiple seasons in the Cup Series.
yeah, it was an amazing ride for how long it lasted, and yeah, it's just you don't want to underestimate it. It's not always easy getting a team, getting each drivers prepared each time, making the lineups. You don't want to underestimate that.
Yeah, I definitely I do understand that as someone who did own Xbox and M&Ms for a few seasons. Definitely not easy. I don't think I was even ever get my team into a podium position. So it may look simple, but actually be competitive with those guys that run up front, it's not an easy task. So
Yeah, and it's also the first time that Foxboss has been in the top three for such a long time. So I hope the drivers and myself can kind of clutch the end and still be able to get that P3 so we can close the season with a big bang and yeah, the
well, you,
career of Foxballs as well.
well, you guys are pretty comfortably in P3 right now, unless Colors or Sauber Motorsports gains a lot of points on you. It's looking like a podium finish to end out Foxbows Racing. But
That
it
would
is
be amazing.
not over till it's over, though. Not sure what's going to happen. So it's halfway through the final race of the day. Haven't really had any significant crashes. As I say that, Tuna Fish is going to get turned into the wall.
Oh, he saves it.
Good save from him. Respectating Yeetbeat. Tied with him in the Ultimate Drivers Challenge. Really, all eyes are on those two drivers, Yeetbeat and Tuna Fish, going for the Ultimate Drivers Challenge, where they're tied, and also the Drivers title, which they're in a fierce battle for. At nighttime at Daytona. Kind of a fitting way to end the weekend, especially NASCAR was at Daytona last night. Real life NASCAR was also at night. So if this ending is as good as last night's ending, it should be pretty good. Narwhal P1 for DoorDash. 4 wide for second. Rago with contact. Voki gets into the wall. Arnie out
So
front.
far the back is pretty they're pretty easy on each other. They're not going at it yet. We've seen the contact a couple of times, but so far so good.
Currently on board with Krbats right now. Running, I think, P6 or P8. Oh, he's going to drop to the back. As we got cars making a bunch of contact. 3 Rad is going to go into the grass. So we are approaching the end of this race. What is going to happen between Yeetbeat and Tuna Fish? Fighting for the driver's title and Ultimate Drivers Challenge.
Looks like Yeetbeat is still up in the front.
Hasn't backed
While
off yet. Now he
Tuna
does.
is in the back.
Now he does back off right next to Tuna Fish.
Yeah, they're gonna keep an eye open on each other. They both want that win.
Meanwhile, out front, typically as Rago does, he does not want to back off. Stays towards the front. He's got Vistafer and Bredden with him. Everybody else is in the back, trying to get ready for a big run. Currently spectating Voki. Tunafish backs off more. Vistafer backs off even more. I think these guys need to go now before it's too late. Gonna spectate Tunafish. Trying to finish ahead of Yeetbeat. I don't know if there's enough time, but we'll see. Rago in the lead. Oh, contact! There's a wreck!
Oh, no.
Tunafish wrecks! Along with Yeetbeat!
Oh, and Yeetbeat as well.
And at the end, it's going to be Joppy gets the win. Second is 3 Rad. Third is Narwhal. Fourth Dubmac. Fifth Maxi. Sixth Bredden. Seventh Rago. Eighth Arnie. Ninth Krabats. And 2 of the drivers fighting for the Drivers' Championship don't get points. I would not have guessed that. Yeetbeat and Tunafish. 10th and 12th respectively. And Joppy will get the last win of the weekend for Colors Racing. Barely beating out 3 Rad to the line. All right, to recap. Yeetbeat started off strong. Got the win in Solos 1. Solos 2 was won by Raptors. Solos 3 was won by AJ. Duos 1A was won by Fast Racer. Shadow Sartex got the win in Duos 1B. 2A was won by I Lost My First Account. Shadow got a win for Ford Performance. Another one. Yeetbeat got the first. And then Joppy got the last win of the weekend in sponsors. I wish we had one more race because we would be heading to Classic Hills. But that is all we have for today. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure to watch next weekend. Saturday only will be the Junior Series, 11 a.m. And then Cup Series will be Sunday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be a fantastic fight for the Drivers' Title, Ultimate Drivers' Challenge, Team Championship. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks to Arnie and also Yeetbeat for being commentators.
No problem.
Appreciate you guys. Hope you enjoyed it too. And we will see you guys next week for the BSBL Championship Finale Race Days. Thanks for watching. See ya.